Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 6 of Life After Lasso. We have got through the January transfer window. We didn't make much business. We have two new signings coming in at the end of the season, but we have carried on now into February, and it's been a bit of a mixed month already so far. As you can see, we've played games against Arsenal and Man City, of course, here in the top four at the moment. We did play against Newcastle, and we have a game coming up now against Fulham. We'll quickly show you the goals, first of all, from the games we've already played this month. And as we mentioned, we started off with a defeat against Arsenal. And as you can see there, just to compound the defeat, Gabriel Jesus scoring 5 minutes in the stoppage time. Tony Kukoc is hitting a good bit of form though, and he's just recently signed a new contract as well. But we'll show you the goals here first of all. As you can see, Arsenal well in control. Lovely ball forward here from Saka into Jesus. Takes it from just inside the edge of the box. Drills it in the far corner. Taylor Shannon with a big ball to the back post, and Kukoc, for all the tiny size that he is, gets up and wins the header. Saka threatened us all game, so he really did give Goodman a torrid time down the left hand side. Lovely cut back into Odegaard there. As we can see, the ball comes here to Gabriel Jesus, unmarked at the back post. At 5 minutes in the stoppage time, and Arsenal take the points. We then went away to Man City, and as you can see there from a 2-2 result, but a very exciting match. This very much, as you can see from the XG story and the match momentum there, it's all about 50-50. Haaland opens the scoring with a penalty. We can see here we're getting back in the game. Tart receives the ball, plays a lovely through ball, and then Danny Rojas beats a defender and just lifts it over Ederson there to make it 1-1. Into the second half, then we see here lovely ball down the line to Rojas, cross the face of the goal. Jamie Tartt's there to give us a 2-1 lead, but unfortunately we couldn't hold on. A lovely ball forward here from Cole Palmer, plays it into Haaland. A bit of a mix-up between the goalkeeper and the defender. Haaland is left free and clear, and he just puts it away easy as that. Haaland's not going to miss that, of course. We then had our next game was a home game against Newcastle. As we can see, we've come away with a 3-0 victory. Newcastle also had a man sent off almost kind of midway through the second half. XG and momentum very much in our favour. We see here, ball comes wide to Obasanya, plays in the Kukoc. She gets a touch forward into Rojas, stayed onside. Rojas makes it 1-0. Kukoc involved again, a lovely ball forward here to Colin Hughes, cuts it back to Jamie Tart, who gets up over Otamendi, wins the header, makes it 2-0. And in the second half, you see a lovely ball forward here from Goodman, plays into Rojas, plays it back to Hughes, takes a good first touch into his path, strikes it on his left foot across the face of goal, and makes it 3-0. So as we mentioned, we are about to play our next game, which is against Fulham, who currently sits 16th in the league. We're currently in 5th ourselves. We've just dropped out of that top 4. Crystal Palace have found their way into the top 4. Mas still recovering from this injury. Thierry Zorro not fully match fit, but he is fit again to at least make the bench. So we're keeping a fairly similar team again. We do need to bring Jeff Goodman back in here, and we'll keep Duvernay as a centre back option on the bench. So we've got pretty much back to our regular starting 11. We have Obasanya and Goodman two fullbacks, McAdoo and Winchester at centre back. We have Shannon, Bumbercatch in central midfield, with Kukoc, Hughes on the wings, Danny Rojas playing in behind Jamie Tart. So happy enough with that. Let's get into the match. Let's give the guys a team talk first. Quick look at the Fulham lineup there. Pretty much as we would expect. If we carry on from our last performance, we'll do well. That is true because we had a very good victory against Newcastle. So opening first 5 minutes, we're a wee bit in the ascendancy here. Colin Hughes hitting the corner in from the left hand side. Big ball forward, but it's cleared. It's not really to anybody. Winchester brings it back to Hughes, who gets in, and a first time strike, beats the keeper on his near post. He really shouldn't have been able to score that. Suspicion of offside here. Goal disallowed. And we haven't changed the settings for the replays, so they're still incredibly slow. I must do that as soon as we come out of this game. So a little bit disappointing that it was a good finish. The keeper shouldn't have been beaten as near post. Keeper kind of got away with one there with Colin Hughes being offside. Danny Rojas gets the ball clear. Comes to Jamie Tartan halfway. He's making a break forward, is he? He's lovely ball back across the left to Hughes. He runs down the left channel. Can I get it back? Goodman plays it back to Kukoc. Kukoc wins a header. Kukoc loves a header. Great to see. 1-0, 23 minutes in. 1-0 to the good. That's very pleasing. Kukoc, I think that's maybe his 12th goal of the season so far. He's really hitting his stride a little bit now, playing out that right wing. You see the ball comes here. Goodman picks up a loose ball. Lovely ball from bumper catch in the Hughes. Takes a shot, but it's over the bar. Colin Hughes picking up a little bit of good form recently as well, which is pleasing. He started off the season quite slowly, a couple of little injury problems and that, never really found his form. But he's come back in the team now and he scored a handful of goals for us as well already too. Lovely interception from Hughes there, but unfortunately that's to nobody. But that's okay. We can live with that. That's fine. Bumper catch wins the header. Ball comes to Shannon, who's not really alert there, loses the ball. McAdoo intercepts, plays out to Hughes. Ball goes in the midfield to Shannon. What we got here was White to Obasanya. Can I get up the line? Can I get a cross in? He's kind of crowded out by two people. Lovely turn back to Shannon there. Plays into Hughes. He gets a header, and the header comes to nothing. I'm really enjoying this tactic as well. It does rely quite heavily on the wide areas, particularly the two wingers. The fullbacks are quite involved, especially down the right hand side. Obasanya is quite involved, quite a lot. So he is. But Kukoc and Hughes, particularly in this one. Shannon makes a break forward. Leno with a good save. Comes back to Kukoc. Then they Danny Rojas, and it's 2-0. That's Rojas' 13th goal of the season. So he's doing very well in that number 10 role as it was. We're not going to watch the replay because it's far too slow. Goodman picks up all this ball. Can I get down the left hand side? He can. He plays into Hughes, takes it in a stride, cuts it back in the midfield, and the bumper catch comes across to Shannon, back into Hughes. That's a very good save by Leno. Really, we're finding our stride now in this match, really starting to take control of it. Obasanya wins the header, breaks that near Robinson. Ball goes wide left to William. What's he got? He's got a goal. He's taking a shot on. Demat maybe could have done better off that. But it's fine. It's fine. It's 2-1. It's a good time for Fulham to score as well. Happy with the number of shots we have on target. Happy how we've dominated possession. Everybody's happy, delighted, extremely delighted. So good reactions. Goodman gets the ball clear. Comes to Hughes. Can he make a break down this wing? Can. How far can he get? He can get quite far. Lovely 1-2 there with Danny Rojas. Takes on the shot. It's a very good save by Leno. That is. Hughes going to take the corner. We're going to whip us in towards the back post. Jamie Tart's up. Jamie Tart wins the header, and it's 3. And that's his 23rd goal of the season. It's been a great season for Jamie Tart. He's really starting to come into his own. I would say shouts of an England call up, perhaps. Let's turn that off because it's going to take forever. We're going to look at the fitness here. We're coming into the hour mark. Jeff Goodman. I don't know if he's taking a whack or if he is just struggling. We'll bring him out. We'll bring in DeVerney in the left back. Lovely ball forward at bumper catch. Almost went to nobody. Leno taking no chances. Takes control down on his chest. Rojas another interception there. Hughes another run forward. We're playing very well in this game. It's it's very pleasing to see. There's another interception there by Shannon. Winchester plays the ball left. Hughes gets in behind the fullback, takes on another shot, but again it's gone over. Hughes definitely gets in to a lot of good spaces here. Definitely gets a lot of good shots in. Unfortunately, a lot of the shots aren't of great quality. De Cordova-Reid pulls one back. It's 3-2. Fulham are getting back in it a little bit. Let's demand some more from the boys. We gotta look at fitness. Bumper catch is struggling. Let's make some subs in. What have we got? 65 minutes we're in there. We'll bring in Dawkins for bumper catch. Bumper catch playing very, very well too. Demat's not playing a great game. Obasanya struggling a little bit. We'll bring in Arlo. Shannon struggling a little bit. Do we bring in Buckgrandy yet? Colin Hughes is struggling. We'll bring in Richard. Play Laura. We'll go with 3 subs for now. Plenty of time left. Let's see a performance. Williams doing very well down this left hand side. McAdoo wins the header, comes in the bumper catch. He's wide again to Hughes. Lovely run forward from Jamie Tart. Can I get on? That's cleared. It might have been offside. No, he was onside. It was a lovely attempt by Jamie Tart, but well defended as well by Adarabayo. I can't pronounce the name properly. Arlo Dixon making a break down this right wing now. Lovely big cross into the back post. Richard not quite focused there on what was going on. Not quite switched on. DeVerney now makes a break up left hand side. Can he get a cross in? Got lovely cut back to get on. Lovely cut back to Dawkins, who plays it across to Danny Rojas, who gets his 2nd goal of the game. 4-2 now with Fulham. Still 20 minutes left. We still have 1 sub left in us. We'll maybe look at Coach. We'll bring you out for Coburn. And keep the boys as fit as we can, possibly. We'll aim to take the corner. What do we got here? Big ball under the back post. And was it Kurzawa? It was. It's a lovely header. I mean, Demat doesn't cover himself in glory yet again. He's had a really poor game. As you can see, a 6.3 rating there really reflects on that. Which makes it a nervous 5 minutes to go plus stoppage, because things like that happen. Of course, as soon as you say it, that's his 2nd of the game. Let's berate them. I mean, we were 4-2 up. We were 2-0 up. We were 3-1 up. We were 4-2 up. A lot of occasions we had. What's penalty? What's going on here, referee? VAR says penalty given. Carlos Vinicius. He's probably going to score. He is going to score. I mean, it wasn't a well-struck penalty, has to be said. Demat he's had a really poor game, which is disappointing. On 3 occasions, we were leading by 2 goals, and in the final minutes, the 85th and the 90th minute, we've lost that. That's, 5.8, Demat's coming away with there. Do we throw a water bottle? We'll not throw a water bottle yet. Embarrassed by the performance. Absolutely shameful. We weren't good enough. That's okay. Weren't good enough. Don't have the words. Everybody's fired up. It's a good reaction. And we needed that one to stay in the top 4. So that's disappointing. That's a disappointing way to end the month after having a bit of an average month where we won, drew, and lost the previous 3 games. Danny Rojas is not for sale. Can't say I've ever considered it. I kind of far too many people do think that makes a difference. Don't think that has anything to do with it. So that is the end of this month. It's the end of February. We're moving into March now. That's disappointing. 3 occasions we were leading by 2 goals, and we've given that away in the dying minutes. The last 5 minutes, we've conceded 2 goals to come away with a 5-4 defeat. Well, we'll take stock. We'll hopefully improve for the next game. We will be back with an FA Cup tie, first of all, against Bristol City. And then we play Man United at home. We play Liverpool away. And we play Leicester at home. So we will be back in the next episode to take on those games. In the meantime, like, share, subscribe, comment, all the rest, you know what to do. But I would just say thanks very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. More than what I have, certainly. But it's been great. We will be back in the next episode. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching the video, I really hope you enjoyed it. You can check out one of these recommended videos, and as always, please do like, share, subscribe and comment. It helps us to grow the channel, it helps us to bring you more content like this in the future. In the meantime, I've been Korky, it's been an absolute pleasure. We will see you in the next video. Thank you, take care.